Hi and welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147, and let's have a little bit of a whip and waffle today. I've got a few different things that I sort of want to discuss with you all, including giveaways. So I do have information on giveaways. If anybody has seen my subscribe account, which they probably don't look as much as me at the moment. It might be something that they register at one point but then don't really, see from then on in. As I'm filming this, which is the same day the video's going up, so I am filming this on the 9th, forgetting what day it was today, Saturday the 9th. All I'm bothered about is the Saturday. I'm not working, so that's good. Yes, as I'm filming this, I am only a few away from hitting 10,000 subscribers, which kicks off a giveaway. So let me get started on this, otherwise I'm never actually going to get a section finished. So I have pulled up my square. I like to do 6 blocks of 10. It's a nice size sitting when I'm working on this painting, and it fits in a little screen. I have already gone down. This is the first number that I have to do in this section, is 300. I do have all the rest of it rolled up here and balanced on my desk. I was going to do it long ways, but then I thought that might not work as well. So anyway, let me get started on this. So yeah, I am very close to 10,000. So I will be doing a chat, not a chat. I will be doing a giveaway. So later on in this chat, I will be discussing how that is going to work and what I'm going to do. But first things first, I hope you have all had a very good Christmas and a Happy New Year. I actually have not, well, I filmed one yesterday, one video, because I needed to kit up a painting to be able to work on, of which I did a little bit last night and a little bit this morning. But apart from that, while there has been videos every single day, I have actually not filmed since Christmas, because while I was doing the advent calendar, I was filming kitting ups and de-kittings that were coming in as I was sort of doing them, and that, allowed me to take that break from actually filming over Christmas and New Year. So I haven't really had chance to say, I hope you're all having a good year. Here's to 2021 being a whole lot better than 2020. I still think it's going to be tough, but I do think it's going to be better. I mean, for a start, we all know about the virus, which is one thing. We've not got that coming that'll sucker punch us later on in the year. Hopefully there will be nothing else. I think we've had our fill for, what do they say, the next 100 years. This is it. But yeah, I hope you all had a lovely Christmas. I did. We had a lovely Christmas in our bubble on Christmas Day. So we were on Christmas Day, we were in a tier in the UK that allowed us to spend Christmas with family. I mean, if not, then we would have still had a lovely Christmas. But it was nice to have, I'd say normality. It's not normality, but the day had that little bit of feeling normal mixed in with it, which made it quite nice. And yeah, the rest of it was just a bit quieter, but in turn that was also quite nice. We did go into the UK Tier 4 on Boxing Day, so that means that I am back to shielding. And then this WIP and Chat was actually supposed to go up. It was originally supposed to go up last Sunday, but I was busy on a project that I'd sort of started that sort of took my time up. So I moved a few videos that I'd already filmed. And then I was going to do it on the Monday evening and put it up on the Tuesday. But then we had an announcement from the Prime Minister that put the whole of the UK into lockdown. Now, that has happened before. However, this time they did also close schools, apart from to key workers. So that does affect our household. Normally a lockdown, while it affects the household in regards to, you know, going out, socialising and all that sort of stuff. Oh, I forgot, this is the one with the, I haven't filed down the little stopper in this one. Let me change it for the red one, hang on. Okay, so this is a tray I was gifted by Wilson 3D Designs, and the stopper in this one moves a little bit easier. I just need to get my little file out and file down the other one. I've not done it yet. Okay, so that's done. Oh, 301, we have 2. Let's see if I can just dive into the pot for these 2. Got a couple of different shades in this one, but that's fine. We can work with different shades. I'm going to see if I can get the same shade while they're next to each other, but if I can't, I can't. Oh, I've got it. Come on. There we go. I've just noticed that one's popped out. So yeah, we did. So that did affect our household with schools being closed. That meant my daughter Megan could potentially be affected. We weren't sure. She works while she's a qualified teacher. She's currently working supply, and her current supply placement is as a teaching assistant. But she loves the school, and beggars cannot be choosers when it comes to COVID, because supply is only used when it's really needed, of course, for obvious reasons. So she's grateful to be working, and yeah, we weren't sure what that would mean for her. So there was, of course, emails from schools and all sorts of stuff going around to try and figure out what was going on. Head teachers only found out about it at exactly the same time. So the announcement was made at 8 p.m. and that is the same time that the head teachers found out, which is a bit wrong in my opinion. But their day got longer, and of course they had a lot of working out to do. Now, as it happens, what has ended up happening is while Megan was not in on the Tuesday, nobody was in on the Tuesday because the head teachers had to try and sort out what on earth was going on and what was going to work going forward. She is now in still every day. The role that she does is still required even with key workers in schools. So our house is back to workers still working. But of course everywhere else shut. So, but yeah, the plans, so that's what stopped my WIP and Chat going up when I wanted it to. It's got nudged back a bit, but I've still got stuff to discuss with you all, so we can get that done. And there was videos already filmed, so it didn't matter, it didn't break up things. I could still pull videos forward on the schedule and make sure that there was things still up for you guys to watch. But in between Christmas and New Year, if anybody watched my advent calendar last year, so for the year before, for 2019, oh, I had black ones that hadn't moved out. Where did that other one go? I mean, it's a black, so if I can't find it, it can... There it is. Yeah, so for 2019, if anybody watched that advent calendar, you will know that we decided to paint our kitchen cupboards. So they were a beach colour. They weren't real beach, but they were a beach colour. And we decided to paint them in what I'd call potentially a mid-grey, but to the dark side of a mid-grey. Of the mid-colour range, it was to the dark side of it. And we absolutely loved having the kitchen cupboards painted. It worked really well. The paint stood up to the test of time. There was no problem with that whatsoever. However, this year we have had a conservatory fitted, which you guys who've been here for a while will also know. We've had a conservatory added onto our house, which is now the front room for hubby and I, because our original front room has been turned into a bedroom. And, sorry, I'm just doing my counting as well. These diamonds aren't next to other diamonds I've already placed. I will zoom in a bit. I'm just trying to do a bit of both today. So yeah, we had a conservatory built and we knew that would take some light from the kitchen. The window is still there, and the conservatory has a glass roof. So it doesn't take, you know, heaps of light from that room, but it does take some. And because of that, we were, or at least I was, and when I mentioned it, hubby agreed, we did find that it was, I felt it would be better if we painted the cabinets in a lighter colour to try and brighten the room back up again. So that's what I did after Christmas. It was done after Christmas. When we were still in tier 3, we went out and picked a colour of paint, and it kept us busy all the way through tier 4 restrictions and stuff, so that I could paint kitchen cupboards while I wasn't filming. So they are now all painted a very off-white. It's not a pure white, but it's not far off. If you looked at it without something white next to it, you would think it was white. But yeah, so that was my project. I've repainted my kitchen. Hey ho. And I'm loving it now. Well, I loved it before, but I'm loving it even more now. It's given it a new lease of life. There was nowhere near as much prep work as last time, because we didn't need to strip sort of the laminate coating off the front of the cupboards. We didn't need to prime everything. It didn't need sanding as much. It still did need a sand, but it was only a light sand. We weren't and didn't change handles or change hinges. So when we did it the first time, we changed all the hinges to soft close hinges. And we changed all the handles, you know, and it had sort of a dramatic update. Whereas this time it was a light sand and repainting. And I got a little production line going. So it didn't take anywhere near as much time, and it basically cost us a tin of paint. So if you want to revamp your kitchen in any way, I do highly suggest, depending on, of course, the quality of your cupboards. If it's real wood, maybe think about it. I'm not saying don't, but think about how much, because you can't get back to real wood, but ours were laminate. So I have a new kitchen again. We've not, of course, painted the walls and all that sort of stuff either, so it was a lot quicker project. I did make sure that the white tone that I picked, the off-white, did match up with the paint we already had on the walls and would also match with the worktops and all that sort of stuff, because I didn't want to paint it all and then feel as though everything else needed changing. I do think I may want to retile at some point. However, we didn't do that last time either. So that's been an ongoing do we, don't we, since the last time. So yeah, that's what's kept me busy while I've not been filming. And of course my comparison project has also kept me busy. I have been doing the comparison canvases, of which I've already shown you the canvases themselves. I've of course been working on those along with a couple of other projects in the meantime, just to keep the juices flowing, should we say. I've got two that are stuck together and I'm going to try and see if I can get them apart before, oh yeah, that was easy, when I actually got hold of them. Try and get those apart rather than throw them back in the pot, which is what I do on a normal canvas, just so you know. Okay, they're actually off the section that I'm doing. Have we got any more in this one? Oh, we do. 520, which is here. How many have I got? 2. Let's see if I can just pick them up. Sometimes they're not laid right. Sometimes the wax doesn't want to pick them up, like that one. So try and nudge it over. I don't know if I haven't actually refilled my wax before I've started this, so it may be that I just don't have enough wax on my pen for dipping in the pot. Okay, that's that one done. 550. It's amazing how many paintings have 550. Got about 4. They don't like sliding as much on a double-sided tape canvas as it does on a poured glue one, but they will move. Some canvases are better than others at letting it move. So I've got that one, that one, that one more. But this I find, even though it takes a little bit longer to get hold of the diamond, it is quicker than the process of tipping them into a tray and tipping them out of a tray. So it works, especially for this type of canvas that is extremely bitty. Okay, that's that case done, because those two are on 0. The app tells me they're on 0. So we can put that case away and I can have a drink of my brew while I find my next colour. I've got a lot of browns and greens today, but as you can see, I've not got too far on this canvas. In fact, I probably did that last bit on a WIP and Chat. I do have plans this year to make a lot more headway with it. I just keep getting canvases for comparisons and they keep taking my time. Plus, it's not as many cases and easier to manage in front of the TV, but I do hope to get some more, especially of this big one, done. I think it'll be another month or so before I get to you know, really invest a lot more time into it, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, what number am I on? 7:30. Well, that's why it's halfway down the case. But yeah, if you want to know anything about this Heaven and Earth design, what I am working on, what it's all about, any questions that you may have on it, I have both a playlist. So I have a playlist on YouTube that is Heaven and Earth design, massive project is what it will be under for this one. I do have a mini project, though I haven't done much on that. I also have, if you go to my website, which is, shameless plug, 4kids@147.com, under diamond painting videos, I also have a sort of shortened version of a playlist. So there is a Heaven and Earth design section in there, and in there I more talk about, it's more, you know, the process or the setting up and what my plan is to do with my Heaven and Earth design project, etc. is in there, whereas the playlist on YouTube includes every WIP and Chats, every little video on it, whereas on my website it's sort of the key 4 videos. So if you want to sort of know what it's all about, get the idea of what everything is, then I suggest going to the website and looking at those 4 key videos. And then if you find, you know, maybe it's spiked your interest and you want to know more, then go to the YouTube playlist and feel free to watch them all. Because I chat about this project all the time in those videos. Now, before I get on to giveaway chatter, I do have a few WIP and Chat questions that are sort of still ongoing, a few that were put on my December advent calendar, a few questions that were put on there sort of in the last couple of days that weren't got to in those videos. There's only a few, but I'm trying to, any sort of questions that I get now on YouTube, I'm trying to sort of answer them where I can, but then bring them up in a WIP and Chat as well. Because maybe you've seen the question and thought, oh, I wonder what the answer is to that, but maybe I haven't had a chance to comment or reply yet. And therefore, of course, it's hard to remember what video to go on to find that. Plus, you know, it may just be that you're somebody that has those questions or queries but doesn't like to ask them, or maybe it is that you don't quite know that you have that question, but actually when you hear it you think, oh yeah, I'd be interested in the answer. So I'm going to try and keep a sort of running list and try and keep WIP and Chats probably to every couple of weeks. I may occasionally have one each week. It will sort of depend on videos that I've got scheduled, you know, other things that I need to do diamond painting wise that I do on video. So all my kitting up breakdowns, I do all of those on video, and of course depending on how many of those I've done will depend on how many videos on them. I also have a few sort of topic videos that I want to do as well. So I am going to be doing a video shortly that will go up tomorrow, and that will be a video on the different types of storage that are available. So if you're new to diamond painting and you're like, oh, there's so much storage options to choose from, I'm going to sort of give you my pros and cons for them. They may not be the same as everybody's, but it will at least give you hopefully a starting point. so that you can find a storage system that works for you. But to those questions. So, do you think a mystery painting, so in the advent calendar I did a mystery painting, do I think that a mystery painting would be better as a square drill, as there's no colours behind the round drills? Do you think it shows the white background too much, as it doesn't always look on the same on camera as it does in real life? For a mystery painting, square is always going to be that slightly bit better. Because, for example, this is a square on a blank canvas. It's not a mystery, but it's on a blank canvas that's all white on the background. And you can't see any of that white once you've placed the diamonds. Whereas with a mystery painting, you can see some white. The mystery painting I did for the advent calendar, if I can actually pull it out from the pile underneath, this is it. It is actually a dark painting in general, so this is all 310 down here at the bottom, and it actually looks the same as I'm seeing on the camera screen. So it does not look as bad as I thought it would. I always thought it would look worse than it does. So yes, square is going to be better in the terms of you won't have any white gaps, but I don't think you should avoid doing it because it's a round. Ooh, have I really been talking for about 25 minutes already? Goodness me, this whip and chat's going to be long if I don't get a wriggle on. So yeah, in regards to that, square is going to be better. But I don't think you should not do it because it's only available in round. I think the round are actually a lot better than what I thought they'd be, is my answer to that one. Oh, somebody has said that they are going to miss my whip and chats. Well, I know it won't be daily, but I am still going to have some whip and chats. As you can tell if you're watching this video. And I am going to do another sort of whip and chat series in June. I've really enjoyed doing the whip and chats, and it seems as though you guys enjoy the whip and chats too. So I'm going to continue doing them. I'm going to put it in for the whole month of June, which will be even longer. And hopefully more people can join in, and we'll see how it goes. I'm just pulling out 2 diamonds for this one because, again, it's not worth me tipping them into the tray for the purpose of 2. So I've just pulled 2 out with my hand and laid them on the canvas. Cool, we've got 1 now, but I've only got 1. This is why it's taking so long. But yeah, so she did say that she was missing them, but there is a question in there as well. She does say, what job is it that you do? She says, sorry if I've already answered this. I actually don't know if I've answered this year. I cannot remember anymore what questions I've answered and which ones I've not. If I had all the time in the world, I would detail the videos that I answered certain questions on, but I don't. I work in a complaints department for an insurance company. It's the insurance complaints department, for a company that does sell an insurance product alongside lots of other products. And I actually work in the department that deals with customers from the Republic of Ireland. So the rules in regards to insurance and the laws and things that you need to do compared to maybe selling an insurance policy in the UK or doing an insurance claim in the UK can be different to Ireland. So I actually work in a department that deals with Irish complaints about the insurance policy. So insurance, the sale of the policy, the insurance claim, anything's gone wrong, anything like that, I deal with that. So that's what the exams that I did, a couple of exams last year and I did a couple of exams the year before, they were all based on an Irish qualification recognised in Ireland in regards to insurance products. So yeah, I listen to people moan. Sometimes they are a very valid moan. Sometimes they're not. All I can suggest for anybody out there in regards to insurance, and if you feel you have a valid grievance in regards to insurance, is read your terms and conditions and confirm you have. That's probably the only thing I would suggest. Read your terms and conditions, because the only time really that it's like, what, is when it is a pure and clear terms and conditions and their excuses they've not read them. Okay, you didn't read them, but that's not our fault. Can't make people read terms and conditions. But if you're going to moan about it, read them first and check that you have a valid moan and it's not something you've been told in the first place, but have just chosen not to recognise. Everybody has a different view on what information should be told when you're purchasing an insurance policy and what information shouldn't. But at the end of the day, you are provided with all the information. It is up to you to read as well as take the verbal information you're provided with and team those together. Well, the terms stand more than anything, but yeah, team those together. Anyway, that's enough of that. As I say, there are many a valid reason for moaning, and not even moaning sometimes. Sometimes it is just, they've just gone, I'm not happy, in the calmest, sweetest voice ever. But we still review those as complaints. And sometimes, the customer is perfectly valid in everything that they've said. And therefore, we look to providing a resolution to put that right. So that is what I do on a day-to-day basis. Currently working from home, it is an essential item. So the item that is insured is an essential item. So I am a key worker in that sense. We have not closed at all through any of the virus. However, I do have the ability to work from home, which is good. Which is good. Okay, we had quite a few of that one. 823. Let's have a look. What other questions did I have left over? Okay, do you ever go through times where you just feel like kitting up or down instead of diamond painting? They said they feel the need to kit up 2 or 3 at a time. Sorry, I've got my brew warmer, but I need to remember to actually drink this thing because I put the effort in to make it. Yes, is the answer to that. Sometimes I am in the mood for something crafty. Sometimes I think it's just because I'm in the mood for organisation. But organisation that
won't get trashed by another member of the household. So cleaning and tidying is completely different. Cleaning and tidying the house is completely different to cleaning and tidying my craft room. Because my craft room is likely to stay tidier for longer. Though having said that, sometimes when I get quite a few deliveries, they just pile up. But yeah, sometimes I am more in the mood for sort of organising something than I am diamond painting. Kitting up is always a great thing to do if you're in that mood. Same with dekitting. That's also a great thing to do when you are in the mood. I often do a lot of those things at the weekend. So I'm not sat down on a Saturday or a Sunday in a lovely lockdown just diamond painting all day. I definitely have more time to diamond paint, and I have, bulk, maybe sections of diamond painting. So I've spent an hour or two diamond painting this morning as this video is being filmed before coming to film this. But then I will be filming more videos which will include kitting ups and dekitting. So I'm still doing the craft, but I'm of course stood up, I'm in a different position, I'm doing different things. And when I do my filming, I tend to do them in bulk as well. So while you may see one kitting up video in a week, it could be that I've actually filmed the one for the following week. I've actually done them both. I've been in the mood to kit up, so I've done them at the same time. And I do really like having a couple, at least two, if not more, but at least 2 diamond paintings on the go. I like both round and square diamond paintings. I did used to think I preferred square, but I actually have found that I have equal enjoyment, I think, for round and square. There are times that I am more in the mood for one than the other. Sometimes a round painting will often go quicker. You don't have to place it, as precise as in it has to be that way or that way, because it's round. But then sometimes I enjoy the satisfaction, of the diamonds going click, which you get a little bit more with a square. When you fill a gap, you get a little bit of a click. And I enjoy that, and I enjoy the fact that it's all lined up with no gaps, and there's different perks to both of them. So I tend to like to have at least 2 kitted up. At the moment, I only have, apart from my Heaven and Earth design, disregarding that, I do only have one at the moment that's kitted up. So that will be something that I'll be like, okay, I want to get another one kitted up today so that I can flip between round and square. Also, because the square ones I am doing currently are the comparison images, so it is 5 diamond paintings, of which I'm doing 4 of them. And they are all exactly the same image. Because of that, even more so, I need to ensure that I am varying up and switching it up. So sometimes having an evening or two doing a round, or even sometimes in the evening I will do both. So I will do a section on my square diamond painting, and then I will do a section on my round. It just breaks things up a little bit for me, changes things, the colours are different. I try and make sure that the designs I pick are different, so that I have, that sort of new painting feeling. I like to try and include one that is a lot bigger, if you do work on big ones as well as smaller ones. So quite often my ideal is to have one big painting on the go. And when I say big, I mean bigger than sort of 50 by 60 or bigger. Quite often mine are a lot bigger, but that's sort of the size. So a big painting on the go, normally long and thin is what I prefer personally, but that's because it's easier to manage on my desktop that I diamond paint in front of the TV on. So I like to have a big one on the go, and then I like to have one or two smaller ones on the go, at least one of them being square and one of them being round. Maybe I'd have two round if the big one was a square, but you get the idea. I like to have it that sort of mix, and I will do, a strip or two on the big one, depending on how big it is, and then I'll do one strip on each small one, and I'll work my way through. And it may be that I actually go through 4 or 5 small paintings before the big one gets finished. So the big one will be my constant, and then I'll have another 2. That's sort of the way I like to work it. Okay, I need to change the battery in my camera. And then, don't quite need to change the case yet. Let me change the battery first and drink my brew. Okay, brew is finished. I just stood there, took a minute and drank it. Brew is finished, battery's changed. I'm going to get to the sort of end of this case, and then I'll do a zoom in view for a little bit of a difference. But yeah, I highly recommend, if you have multiple paintings and maybe you don't have, or you're not doing a project that is for a specific place or in a specific time frame, because sometimes I will concentrate on one painting because I know where that painting is going. So like, I want it for decoration in my hall or in my front room, I've got a spot all picked out for it. I will sometimes just do that one diamond painting, a bit like a demon possessed. I will do that one diamond painting quicker, and just that one, because I want it up on that wall. Others I do purely for the enjoyment, for the fact of diamond painting. And when that's the case, I like to have a few diamond paintings on the go. I find I enjoy the mixing it up. I've not got the same drive to complete the diamond painting because it's not necessarily going up on a wall. It's going in a folder. But yeah, I highly recommend mixing it up in regards to your diamond paintings. And a recent one that I've kitted up, not all of the recent ones that I've kitted up, but one that is coming up in a video soon, I have adopted the idea that was suggested on a video of sectioning up the diamond painting, very much like the advent calendar was sectioned up. So I sectioned that up, and I actually numbered them randomly 1 to 24, and we did a square each day. What I have done on this one, so I'm just trying to work out where I'm up to. What I've done on this one is I've numbered them. I think the painting I've just done goes from 1 to 20, and I've just numbered them up in a row, but then I've put the numbers in a cup. So I've written the numbers a second time on a piece of paper, put them in a cup, and then I pull one out of the cup, and that's the section that I do. And I'm actually really enjoying it. I've done 2 sections so far, one last night and one this morning, but I am really enjoying that way of working. It mixes it up it brings a little bit of excitement. It's a bit like when you may have a diamond painting that, say you have a really big section of white or black, or a big block of colour, whatever that colour may be. And rather than placing the diamonds, you know, in lines, you may find yourself doing pretty patterns, you may find yourself doing it in steps. You know, you vary it up a little bit just to change it, make it a little bit different, a little bit more exciting. Yeah, and this is just another version of that. It's another way of making it different and exciting, and I'm loving it. I think I'm going to do it on any painting that is probably about 40 by 50 or smaller. I think that's just what I'm going to do, because it's fun, people, it's fun. Okay, last question that was still on the other WIP and Chats was somebody said saying aggro, so I say aggro instead of aggravation. Is it a personal thing, a British thing, or due to your job? It's definitely not due to my job. I don't say it. Aggro is not a word that's necessarily used in work. I think it's a little bit British and a little bit personal. I know aggro, I'm pretty sure aggro is used a lot more in Australia. So whether I've picked it up, because I do pick up accents and different ways of saying words depending on who's around. So if you hear a little bit of Scouse, it's because we've got workers outside who are Scouse is Liverpudlian. If you hear that in my voice today, it's because we have people doing our patio round the conservatory in the garden, and they're from Liverpool. So their accent, I may pick up the odd word that I say more today than I do any other day. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's a personal thing or a British thing. Oh, we just had one of those. So I'm on to the next case. So we're going to zoom in. It's definitely not due to my job. I suppose other British people will be able to answer and say, do you think it's a British thing to say aggro instead of aggravated? It's giving me aggro. Huh. I don't know, might just be a me thing. Who knows? I don't think it's a common word. I don't think I've said it too many times, but you never know. I say all sorts of things too many times, and when I listen back, I'm like, oh, I've said that word too much. But I won't say what they are, because then everybody will pick up on it, and then it will never help me. So yeah, that is the last of the questions from the other WIP and Chats. The last that I've got noted down up to where I was on the comments. I have started replying to most comments now with the answer to the questions, though quite often I do those in bulk. So bear in mind, if your question has not been answered, it may just be that I've not got to it yet. I think the whole working from home in itself, in just the working from home part, is fine. But I think not having that work-home divide can be hard. When you're exhausted in work, so exhausted from, a day of work, which, especially when it's a job that takes a lot of brain power, you've got that exhaustion, but on your drive on the way home, in effect, you can sort of free up your mind a little bit, turn the radio up, listen to some music loud playing in the car. And then by the time you get home, albeit my journey is only about 10 minutes from my workplace in the car, by the time I get home in the car, I've sort of got a second wind, I want to say, sort of, you know, woken up a little bit, refresh myself. I've had chance to change my mindset from work mode to home mode. You know, all that sort of stuff can happen in that short journey home. Some days you can still, of course, be exhausted when you get in, but you have that switch from one to the other. And I think the main downside working from home is that you don't have that switch. So I can go from sitting at the computer desk to sitting on my couch in less than a minute. And therefore I don't ever get that switch, I think, from the mental exhaustion to the second wind. The second wind just doesn't happen. So I am finding that side of working from home is not as good, you know, and it's not like, you know, I could have an evening out with a meal planned, you know, that would break me into that second wind, that would make me get up and go out because I had to get something done. There isn't that same feeling and that same mentality because we're in lockdown, and we can't go out for that meal. We can't, you know, break up that monotony. And I think it's not just the working from home, it's the combination of the working from home and the lockdown combined work wipes me out. I get so much more done and enjoy the time so much more on a weekend compared to through the week. And that is purely because I'm not working. So, yeah, it's a shame. It is, but everybody's in the same boat and it is all different stuff. And I've got to be grateful that I am working. I do have a job, even if I need to do my job at home and bring my work home with me. At least I'm working, so I'm grateful for that. But yeah, there are times when I wish I could have a few months off. For definite. Normally on a Monday morning and a Tuesday morning. What is it about Tuesday can sometimes be worse than a Monday? I don't know if it is in anybody else's job, but don't get me wrong, we can have bad Mondays. We can have days where things go wrong and people want this, that and the other. And I'm not talking people as in customers, I'm talking people as in within the company. Want this information by yesterday, you know, and want that information by yesterday. We can have bad days, but sometimes a Tuesday is just, well, more often than not, a Tuesday is just so much worse. Instead of 2 people asking for stuff yesterday, you have 5. Don't know what it is. Tuesday's becoming the new Monday and I'm not liking it. But we plod on, and when our week is done, at least our week is done. And I just have to hope the weekend doesn't go too quickly so that I can get back to, doesn't go too quickly so that I end up back on a Monday morning, followed by a Tuesday morning. Okay, so giveaway chatter. I'm just going to do a quick refresh of my YouTube. Okay, so giveaway updates for everybody. Congratulations to Jamie from the Netherlands, who won the giveaway that I ran on Christmas Eve. So on the last WIP Chat that I did of my advent calendar, I ran a giveaway sort of to test my new way of doing giveaways and to spread a little bit of a Christmas cheer and all the rest of it. And Jamie from the Netherlands won. So the items, her goodies that I've sent to her, are on their way. I don't think they've arrived yet, but they definitely are on their way. And it's nearly time for a lot more giveaways. So as I said at the beginning of the video, people may not have seen, but I am very close to 10,000 subscribers. As I am filming this, which is about 3 hours before you guys will see it, it's nearly 1:10 at my current time frame, and this video goes up at 4 o'clock UK time, of course. All those times are UK time. And my video goes up at 4 o'clock. So I am filming it now, and it is currently 1:10. I need 26 subscribers to hit 10,000 subscribers. So it's very, very close. And I am planning on doing giveaways when I hit 10,000 subscribers. So I'm going to let you guys know all how it's going to work, because I want the giveaways to go to the watchers of my videos. I want it to go to you guys that watch the videos, whether you have been here for years or for months or for days. You know, however long you may have been diamond painting, I want it to go to diamond painters. So I'm not going to be putting giveaway in the title of the videos that have a giveaway in them. And it's for that reason that I want to get the people that are watching the videos, that, you know, are part of it. I want you guys to have a chance to win. I don't just want it to be people that, you know, only watch videos with giveaway in the title. It's in this title so that people know to watch it to get the information, but it won't be in any of the videos with actual giveaways. So for hitting 10,000 subscribers, which I'm hoping will happen soon, I'm hoping this video may prompt the last bit, because then I can stop anticipating it and watching YouTube, and I can get on with giving away diamond paintings to people. I have multiple boxes readily made up with diamond painting goodies for the winners, and I'm going to do 10 giveaways on YouTube for hitting 10,000 subscribers. 10 giveaways to say thank you to you guys for hitting subscribe and for me hitting 10,000. Now, many of you that have been with me for a while, and in turn those that have heard me waffle on already so far in today's video, may know that while I have a video go up each day, I do tend to film. Mainly I film at the weekend, and then I will schedule them for the next, for the next week. Sometimes I will have ones, so I may do an unboxing, for example, from a company today. I might have got a package this week. I will unbox it on camera, but they may have sent me items that actually cover 2 videos. Well, I'll film both of those videos at the same time. But of course, you guys will see them a week or so apart. And because of the way I film, it's not easy to, you know, fit in a giveaway and, you know, mention that a giveaway is coming and all the rest of it in a video that I'm doing, that I'm filming today, because I don't quite know when it's going to go up. I don't know that I am actually going to have hit 10,000 when it goes up. Because I tend to film in bulk, I don't always know what order the videos are going to go in. So I can't say, this is giveaway number 1, this is giveaway number 2, because I don't know what number giveaway it might be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 10 giveaways for hitting 10,000 subscribers. They are going to be in upcoming random videos without it in the title. We're not giving hints here, people. But I am going to still do my filming as normal, as I normally do, so that I have videos scheduled. But what I'm going to do before I upload to YouTube, I will insert into my video the giveaway. So I have the option to, you know, split the clip, or maybe it'll be when my batteries run out on me, or when my memory cards run out on me, something like that. I will slip in a giveaway. Now, I am going to do a voiceover, so if you sit and diamond paint while you're watching my videos, don't worry, you are still going to be able to know when a giveaway is happening, okay? And I am going to do it both verbally and on the screen. So I'm going to insert, because of course I'm doing a voiceover, I'm not going to have, you know, a filmed section to insert, and you don't want to look at a blank screen while I'm talking, saying it's a giveaway. So I'm going to insert details of how you can enter the giveaway and the password for the giveaway, because it will be done through my website. There will be a password, and I will put those on the screen. I will also verbally tell you the same information. So if you like to sit and diamond paint while watching my videos, carry on. I want this to work for everybody. I don't want it to be that everybody is on, you know, that wants a chance to win, to feel as though they can't watch my videos in the way they normally do. And I know many people will diamond paint or kit up or whatever else and have my video on as company, you know, as a friend to diamond paint with. And I don't want to stop that. But the giveaways will only be available for 24 hours. I have a lot of my views are within 24 hours of a video going live. I also need to have chance to be able to reset the website. So when a giveaway is announced, you will be given basically a password, which you will then go to my website on your phone or on your computer, doesn't matter which. And there is a giveaway tab. And that giveaway tab, you have to enter a password to be able to then fill in your details for the giveaway. And that password will change, of course, depending on what giveaway number we're on. So we need chance to be able to reset the password. Okay, I've just realised I've got one filled in there that I didn't fill in with what I thought I had. Oh well. It still looks good. Oh, these are the diamonds that have a little bit of a funny coating on them. Okay, that one. They have like a talc coating on them. It's my own fault for shoving them in with my spares, but it's fine. We'll use them up. So yeah, the video, you will be given a password verbally and on the screen. And if you then go to my website, 4kids@147.com, click on the giveaway tab and type in the password that you've been given, that will allow you to fill in your details and you'll be entered into the giveaway. So you'll know full well, time zone wise, I realise that we're on different time zones, but it will be a 24-hour. So the easiest way to know is if the video you are watching is the latest one I've put up and you hear about a giveaway, then it's active. If it's third down the list, fourth down the list, then that giveaway is no longer active. But there will be more. So do not feel, oh there we go, that's the one that I'd put in the wrong place. So we'll just put that one in there instead. Do not feel that that is your chance gone. I will be doing 10 giveaways for definite. 10 for 10,000 subscribers. I have 10 parcels already here, ready and waiting for somebody to win so that it can be sent. It is open for anywhere in the world. As long as you are able, when asked, because we only ask for YouTube username, name and some way of contacting you. Hang on, my memory card's going to say it. Sorry, I'm talking about this a lot, but I want to make sure that what's going on is clear for everybody. Yeah, the form will only ask you for your name, your YouTube username and your email address. That is only so that we can confirm that you're a subscriber. We know who to address the email to, you know, otherwise we'd address them all to Joe Blogs, and that wouldn't be nice. And so that we can email and get in contact with the winner to ask them for their address. That's the reason we ask for that information on the form. Once a giveaway has been done and the winner contacted with an address provided, we will then be deleting all data for that giveaway. Okay, we're not keeping hold of any data past that point. The only reason we keep it to the point of getting the address off the winner is that if for any reason the winner never got back to us, we would need to draw again, because these boxes need to go out of my house, people. I've been waiting for it to get close to 10,000 subscribers and I've never quite known how quick it would get there, but I have had, over Christmas we had me and Megan went through her stuff as well. We had a big sort out of all the diamond paintings that we have, many of which of course have been gifted to us by companies. We went through every single diamond painting that we had, and we chose the ones that we really want to do, you know, are sort of our favourites for doing soon, and all the rest are getting given away to you guys. There may well be more giveaways coming in the future, but for now we definitely have a bit of a backlog on the amount of diamond paintings we had. We had a lot. It was getting unmanageable, and I'm not in the interest of selling them on or trying to make money from them. That's not why I do this. Sorry, just going to change my box. I need the full and final. Yeah, I'm not in the, I haven't got an interest in making money from it. I've been gifted these to unbox. I mean, I suppose it's a payment for an unboxing video, but if I haven't got the time to do them all, I would rather pass them on. And that's what these giveaways are all about. So keep an eye out, because at the moment it is 26 subscribers needed for the 10,000 giveaway to start. I will be putting a community announcement on YouTube to let people know that I've hit 10,000, so that you'll be able to see. And then they will appear in random videos. I will mix up what videos. So if you are somebody that, for example, only likes to watch unboxing videos, you know, you don't watch any others, then that's fine. There will be something in that type of video as much as there will be in any other type. I'm going to try and mix it all up. And you know, each person will have one chance per competition, per giveaway to enter. But you can enter all 10 giveaways if you happen to catch the password for each and every giveaway. The password on the website will change. So if you have entered a giveaway and you have put the password in and it doesn't work, double check when that video was uploaded. If it says a day ago or more, then that giveaway is gone. The password has changed. And keep an eye out for all those giveaways. I'm really excited. I am really, really excited to do a bunch of giveaways. I'm really looking forward to sending out parcels. As I say, it is open anywhere in the world. As soon as I hit 10,000, I will start putting them in videos, so start keeping an eye out, or more of a close eye out. And I will just be inserting it into the video before I upload it to YouTube, which means I can still film in bulk and I can still work everything out and work out, you know, as I'm scheduling what videos are going to have giveaways in, and I can slip them in and share the love with you all. I will probably post or send the post out every week or so. It will depend on my daughter's shifts. I am a shielder, so I am in the house. Okay, I've got all of them. Post office is not an option for me. I do not go myself, so I am asking the kids to go on my behalf, or the hubby, depending. So it will probably be according to their schedules. They will nip to the post office for me. We do mark them up with postage beforehand, but these boxes don't fit in the letterbox. Yeah, I can't just nip round the corner and pop them in the letterbox like Megan does with the stickers. They need to go to a real person because the boxes are too big. But hey, more diamond painting for other people to do, isn't it? But yeah, I'm really excited. There we go, I thought I had that one. Yeah, really excited for the giveaway that's coming up. So huge congratulations to Jamie from the Netherlands, who won the last one. Oh, I've done it again. Okay, I'll put that one there. Obviously talking and doing this is not helping me because that's 2 diamonds that I'd slightly placed in the wrong place. And that's probably the reason why I did this type of diamond painting, because I can sort of get away with it if the shading is just a little bit different, because it's all still, it's still very close. It's still the vines or the trees coming, the tree part coming down here that I'm doing. So, and the one over here that I got wrong was a little piece of brown, and it was close enough to still give the effect. So I'm not fretting over it. I got better things to do, like get this video uploaded to YouTube, because I've got a feeling this is going to be a long one. I can't even remember how many times I've stopped the camera. Okay, 3857. But we're nearly there. We're on the last little leg now of this. I've got 2 different shades of this in here. So I don't know which shade it's supposed to be, but I'm trying to sort of, because I've got 2 different shades of it, I'm trying to keep, you know, one particular shade of it in one cluster section. Oh, and I actually put that in there and I didn't need to because I wasn't paying attention. Where's some tweezers? Okay, this is where I can't find tweezers either, so let me just pull some out of one of the toolkits I've got in my box. I know I have them somewhere, but I'm not finding them quick enough to actually remember where I was up to. So that one I only needed to fill in it's that one that I shouldn't have put in. Just trying to make sure I still remembered which one I shouldn't have put in. It was that one. That one goes down there. That one comes out and goes down there. Oh, got too excited. Okay, and then we've got one that needs to go down here. There we go. All fixed. So yeah, really you should pay attention when doing this. Let's put those away as well. 3858. I've only got a few of these. Let's see how many I can get away with tipping in. Now I can fill those 2 gaps. Trying to fill them in earlier. Bit of an eager beaver. Okay, so those 2 and those 2. So yeah, if you do have any questions about the giveaways, do pop them in the comments below. I will do my best to get to them as soon as I can this weekend so that you have answers ready. I often reply to comments when I'm editing videos, you know, when they're uploading to YouTube or to my desktop and formatting themselves and stuff. That's often when I reply to comments. So get any comments down below or questions if you do have them about the giveaways, and I will do my best to get those answered for you. But yeah, I just, you know, good luck to all of you. Say it is open for anywhere in the world. This video does not have a giveaway, but once I have hit 10,000 subscribers, then the giveaways will appear from then on in. I may even do some giveaways in different places, but there will definitely be 10 giveaways on my YouTube videos within 10 different videos. I will be doing a giveaway that will only be open for 24 hours from the giveaway being announced, and details of how you can enter that giveaway will be in my little added section into that video. But the long and the short of the how to enter is you will be given a password to allow you to fill in the giveaway form on my website, and that is your entry. It's quite simple. Okay, that's that one. So I have now finished. Let me zoom back out. I timed that waffling quite well to finish right, didn't I? Okay, so I've finished the section on my Heaven and Earth designs on my chart. I've also finished it on here, and as you can see, I haven't got any further than I had before. But it's coming along nicely. I'm enjoying it as little side projects, and hopefully once my comparison videos are done, I will be able to get more of this done. I do have a little roller. I do like to just go over, obviously I haven't done it for a little bit, I do just like to go over this one because it's so big and I do move it about so much, you know, in the fact of unrolling it to work on and rolling it to put back, because it's not constantly out. I do like to just make sure you can hear it clicking. Just click those diamonds in. If you haven't got a roller, rolling pin out your kitchen. I used to use that until I got that roller. Works perfect. Just to make sure that they're not going to go anywhere, put my other diamonds back, and I've actually let the canvas unroll and drop to the floor to make it easier for me to work on. So I'm going to get that rolled up now and get this video up. But thank you so much for sticking with me. I know it's a bit of a long one, and I'll be speaking to you again extremely soon. Thanks for watching.